I was Barney, yeah.
Right on. Anyways, like I said, this is Split View, and we are not just going to keep talking about cartoons the whole time, I promise.
Although I do love doing that.
Yeah, well, that's like a whole nother show.
Yeah.
But I did want to just quickly jump into, how was your week then?
Up and down.
Up and down, yeah, same here, honestly. But you know, what can you do? At least we're still here, right?
Yep, I did have family come in town over the weekend from Arizona. It was the first time I had seen them in a few years, so that was good.
Yeah, that's very good. I didn't do much of anything this weekend. I've honestly got a lot going on in my personal life. It's just been stressful the past couple weeks, but what can you do but keep showing up every day?
Yep. I'm going to be dealing with a little bit of anxiety tomorrow.
Yeah, like what?
Because tomorrow night I'm going to the Indians game, and it's going
we've talked about this with the fireworks.
Yes, this is going to only be my second nighttime Indians game in several years. My first one was in early April against Detroit. But, I'm trying to think of how to say this.
Well, basically, you had explained it before to us that you just the loud noises of the fireworks have always kind of bothered you.
Well, it's not just the loud noise. I would say it's a combination of both the visual and the loud noise.
It's like a sensory thing, right?
Yeah. And the Indians, and this applies to the Cleveland Browns as well. And don't worry, we're not getting...
I got this quiz to get into in just a second, but I like to touch in before we start the show.
I will discuss this more on the sports show tomorrow, so there's a little teaser. I do like to do those teasers.
You do it every time. It's okay.
Hey, if it helps us get more listeners on the show tomorrow, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, that's good. I feel like for some reason, I feel like anybody that listens to this show wouldn't listen to the sports show and vice versa. I feel like they're two very different shows.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I mean, maybe there's somebody out there listening who likes sports, and if you do, we do a sports show tomorrow with a couple other guys that you can catch on our sister station, All Sports Cleveland. We, of course, air here every Tuesday on North Coast Underground. And I like to start the show with two things, our little kind of introduction and what we've been doing this week, and then I've been jumping into these quizzes. And we're already kind of running late because, like I said, I'm very good at that. But I do have this to start. I want to get into it so we can at least do a few of these, and then probably come back to it another week. But, man, why is stuff always popping up on these computers? What was the first... And for anybody who hasn't been with us the past couple weeks, I've been going into different quizzes. We started with weird, various facts and stuff, and then I don't even really. Last week was kind of more the same on that topic.
Yeah, I would say so.
And this week we are doing general knowledge, and I just kind of like to see where Josh's head is at sometimes. Josh, you're a great guy. Don't take this wrong, but you're an interesting guy. So I like to see the way you think sometimes, and these quizzes kind of bring that out.
You sound like the Packers general manager who's calling Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I saw that this weekend.
Complicated fella.
Bringing Ben Sports back up, but yeah, I did see that.
Hey, tie into what you're saying.
What was the first toy to be advertised on television?
First toy to be advertised on television?
I thought this was an interesting question.
I'm going to say some sort of doll.
Some sort of, I mean, you're kind of right, surprisingly. You're getting in the right direction.
Some sort of doll. Barbie?
No. I'll give you one more guess. I'm trying to think of a clue that won't totally give it away.
Yeah.
It's like a very popular 80s toy.
Okay, I wasn't born until like 90s.
Yeah, so this might be harder for you. It is Mr. Potato Head.
Oh!
Which I feel like, I don't really know the history. I just kind of say it's an 80s thing. I feel like it is, though, because I remember it in my childhood, and I was born in 88. So
even though I was a late 90s kid, I did play with Mr. Potato Head.
I mean, those are still popular to this day.
Isn't there a news report going around that they're changing Mr. Potato Head?
Look, what it was, man, and we were getting all off topic, but it's fine. What it is that The conservative media was trying to say, "Oh, Mr. Potato Head is changing to just Potato Head because of these liberals." It had nothing to do with that. What it was the Potato Head line was growing to include Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, and so it was just like a branding change that people got all bent out of shape about. And it's crazy you bring that up when we got into that, because like it was a big story for like the first couple weeks of March, and then just disappeared.
Yeah.
It's just news cycle stories. It's a 24-hour news cycle, so people have to fill that.
You know what's funny though, with like news cycle, just on that subject for a second. Something will be breaking news at like, 3:30 in the afternoon. And then you're watching like the 10 o'clock edition of whatever TV show you're watching, and it might still be breaking news, and you're like, how is this breaking news? That took like 7 hours.
That's just a slow news day.
Anyway,
back to the question. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? First cartoon movie ever released.
First cartoon movie?
Very popular one.
Toy Story.
Oh man, you are way off. Like, you got to think like 30, 40 years before that.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Very early. I'll give you this clue. Very early Disney.
Oh, Disney. Nothing with the Disney princess, I'm guessing?
There is a princess involved.
Oh, there is?
Well, that kind of storyline.
Little Mermaid?
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Dwarfs. I like saying it that. Dwarfs.
Seven Dwarfs.
This one was one I knew right away. I don't know why. Probably because my dad likes this show a lot. So there's a clue. It's something that older gentlemen like. What TV series showed the first interracial kiss on American network television? James has it. He's out there in the window.
Yeah, Jason's probably going to want to slap me if I don't get this. I didn't know this would keep jumping.
It is Star Trek. Very iconic television show. My dad loves it.
I never really watched Star Trek.
I never got into Star Trek either, but my dad likes it.
I've always been more of a Star Wars fan.
What were the four main characters' names in the TV series Golden Girls that ran from 1985 to 1992?
I did not watch this show.
I actually did, because my mom watched it, so I ended up watching it.
So, forgive me, because I have no idea.
Dorothy, Rose, Blanche, and Sophia. Doesn't even sound familiar to you, does it? Oh, let's find one more before. Oh man, we have a lot left. I'll save more of these for another week, but just one to go out on. This is one that's like very simple, and I feel like most people would get this, so let's see if you get this.
Oh, thanks.
What famous singer was married to John Lennon from the Beatles? The woman that broke up the Beatles.
I really don't keep up with celebrity.
It's not so much celebrity, that's almost history. Yoko Ono. You ever heard that name?
No.
Wow. Well, we will take a quick commercial break, and James, who's not even on this show today, he is waiting to start his own show, is out here in the hallway, and he has more points than you at this point. So thank you, James. And we're going to take a quick commercial. Well, actually, not a commercial break. We're going to play a local song. We like to play local music here during our breaks, which is why I actually don't usually turn off the webcam during our commercials or song breaks. So we are going to play Say So by Prince Bop. Prince Bop. You like that name? Prince Bop.
Yes, that is a very creative.
Very creative. And we will be back with some stories. I know we have a story about the fifth ocean that they're adding. Josh kind of surprised me with this story over the weekend, and I saw it was kind of interesting. And also I have a story that kind of goes back to, I seem to have something about prison every week, but it's something I relate to, and this is a story that I don't think a lot of people would know if I didn't bring it up. So,
It's an interesting story.
yeah, I actually have experiences with this, so this is something you'll want to hang around with, and we will be back with both of those right after this song. Split View, and we will be right back.
Trivia champion.
You are every show. You are. I'm just young.
Well, I hear you guys do your quiz every week, and I'm like, I know half of these answers most of the time.
I'm young.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go outside. How'd you not get Mr. Potato Head? He was in Toy Story, the movie you answered.
I feel like there's a lot of those that you just had, but it makes it more funny when you go on.
I play outside the city. It's fun for me.
You can come in and play before your show starts. I mean,
Okay. That's it.
okay.
Trivia champion.
I should have gotten Mr. Potato Head now that I think about it. Damn! But, like, I didn't really follow, like, John Lennon and stuff. I like listening to the Beatles music and all that, but I don't really, like, know the history too well.
I guess I assume that people know it, right? Because I grew up around that. Like,
Yeah,
my
I
stepdad played guitar in a classic rock band. So, like, I grew up around music.
Yeah.
I read John Lennon's biography when I was a teenager.
I enjoy listening to classic rock.
I don't even really listen to it anymore. It just, honestly, like, I got sick of it because it was played around me so much. But I just, for some reason, like, all that history stuck in my head. You know?
Yeah, I got that. Did I get Eddie right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I would have got this one right. What is measured in Mickey?
Yeah, that was one I actually thought that I should have asked you.
Okay. Like, I had the answers covered, but I guarantee I would have gotten it.
Yeah, I thought that was just weird enough that you would get it.
What? I like this question too. What comes down but never goes up? Right?
That's a weird one. I didn't even look at that one. That's phenomenal.
What can be? Oh, some of these are riddles. I love it. I like riddles. Ooh, I have a couple riddles for you that I can do next week. Cool. I'll bring those in.
Yeah, if you want to bring something up. Or just send it to me over the weekend so I can add to my show notes.
Okay.
You don't have to send the answers.
Yeah, I'll send you. Yeah, I have a couple riddles that I'll give you next week.
That works. I'll definitely use it.
They're like running riddles where you have to try and figure out. It's fun.
Tired of that boring old bubblegum pop garbage you hear on the
Right
radio?
after this and then a liner.
Underground.com.
Are we coming back with the Tonight Show thing?
Uh-huh.
Are we coming back with the Tonight Show?
Yeah.
John Al? Okay.
Welcome back to Split View with Kramer and Josh.
Hello, and
like I said, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Do you know that TV show? That's another real TV show.
If you're talking about the Connors, I've seen it.
No, not the Connors. Welcome back, Mr. Cotter. It had a... what's the dude's name?
Jeez,
Famous actor in it.
Jeez,
And people
I
are
don't
flipping on me for knowing that.
Jeez, I'm showing my age.
James jumping in out of nowhere.
Yes.
John Travolta.
John Travolta. I knew it was somebody I knew.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I am embarrassed right now because he plays Danny Zuko in my all-time favorite musical, Grease.
yeah, great.
There's a reason I'm the trivia champ.
Yeah, James is the trivia champ.
Yes.
Yeah, we just jumped out of nowhere with that one. Reminds us both. It is John Travolta for Welcome Back, Cotter.
The funny thing is, he didn't even come in the studio. He just poked his head in through the door.
He was completely right, though.
Yes.
But yeah, we are back, and I'm having headphone problems. Man, I am just having a day today.
Yes, you are.
Like, I'm over here fighting these headphones to try to get them to work. I don't know what the problem is.
Punch him in the left, punch him in the right. Something.
Anyways, we are back with U.S. News, which this week we are starting with this story, right? Can you hear me? Am I in your mic? All right, as long as I know you hear me, because I can't hear myself. I'll have to fix it during the break, but that's fine. I'll quiet down a little bit.
Yeah. Just below my ear.
So, on last week tonight, which is a John Oliver show, over the weekend he had done this bit where he was slamming U.S. prisons, both federal and state, which my experience of is are in federal or state prisons. I mean, they're kind of different, but it's the same situation with this across the board, where I think it's a thing that most people wouldn't think of, because most people just don't think about like little things like this when it comes to incarceration. But almost all prisons that I've been to did not have air conditioning in the summer.
That is ridiculous.
And like,
I don't like
I was, they sell fans on the commissary, but the problem is, like, in a lot of these prisons, stealing is very common. So even if, like, if an old guy, say, buys a couple fans and tries to keep them for himself, there's a good chance those will get stolen. So a lot of times they won't even waste their money. And then you have, guys who are like 70, 80 years old, and they're doing life sentences, and they have to deal with these heats too. So I've actually seen people like fall out over this, like have to go to the hospital. Like dehydration and heat stroke. I had a bunkie right before I came home who had something like that happen to him. So it is very common. And another problem is in isolation, what they call the hole. If you get in trouble in prison, they put you in like another prison inside the prison.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just a lockdown cell, so you don't get to do anything. But
that's not the same thing as an insane asylum, correct?
No, insane asylum is totally different.
Okay, that's
But actually, what ends up happening a lot is they'll take crazy people off the street, and because they won't have anywhere else to put them, they do end up putting them in prison. Not like somebody who you say should have been being treated instead to be out on the street and will commit a crime and end up in prison. So a lot of people with mental health problems end up in prison.
interesting.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I feel like, and when I talk about this with people, I think most people think like, oh, they're prisoners, they put themselves in there, they deserve it. And it's not that I disagree with that, but it's just, first of all, that's not really what it all is anymore. A lot of times it's like 50% of it are good people who make mistakes.
Yeah. Which, like, we have corruption. Depending on what kind of type of crime, sometimes. Sorry, I get tongue-tied.
Yeah.
But like, we have correction officers, or, I'm trying to think of, like other helpful things like that. Like correction officers, AA.
You got me so confused.
I don't.
What are you talking about? You're just saying words now. That's okay. We'll move on. But anyways, I just wanted to bring that up. And
Basically, we just have people outside prisons who are here to...
I mean, there are things that help, right? But it takes some money. And that's the thing a lot of people don't know. And
Right. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Because I know correction officers, for example, are there to obviously try and correct people's behavior.
I mean, that's the theory, you would think, and they call it corrections, but there really isn't any kind of corrections anymore. It's just straight punishment. And it's supposed to be rehabilitation and punishment.
Yeah, like rehab facilities. That's another one.
The states wonder why, like, there's recidivism, and recidivism is a word that means people who are in prison get out and then go back. That happens a lot. And it happens a lot because they don't get any kind of treatment while they're in prison. They don't get any kind of job skills while they're in prison. So then they get let out and they go right back to the same thing they were doing.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
it's like telling your kid, like, no, don't do this, do this instead. Or like, you want to, if you say no to something, give them a yes right behind it. Where it's like, don't do this, instead do this.
I have no idea. I love letting you talk just because it's entertaining, if nothing else.
I tried to make a point here.
Anyways, we'll move on. I just wanted to bring up, I thought that was interesting, but getting into something more universal, and real quick before I move on, I haven't mentioned this yet. We do have an email. You can hit us up at splitview216@gmail.com. I don't get too much on there, but if anybody wants to say anything or wants something said on the show, has a question for us, just shoot it there. I will address that on the next show we have. And also we have a Facebook page you can find if you look up SplitView216, and you can drop comments. I always put the video up from the show afterwards, so drop comments in there. Whatever you do to get a hold of us, we will address it.
I promise you I'm not a crazy person.
Are you sure? I think we're all crazy, but it's okay.
Yeah, we're all crazy and we're all weird in our own way.
But speaking of weird, I thought this was kind of weird when you sent me this story over the weekend.
Oh, I know.
Apparently a fifth ocean has been added to the map.
Yeah, I was. When I saw this, I'm like, what?
It's weird to think that they can even do that. For whatever reason, like when I think of a map, I just think it's a map. It's done. It's final. You don't change the map.
But if you think about it, like volcanoes are erupting. It seems like every day. New islands are forming, so the map is still changing.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. But this is just like an ocean. But what it is, once I actually read the article, it looked like they're just renaming a part of the Pacific, the Pacific's in the middle, right?
Antarctic Ocean is up top around the Arctic. Then you have the Atlantic off the coast of like North Carolina, Florida, that area. Then you have the Pacific Ocean with around like California, that part of the country. And then the Indian Ocean.
That's over by like India, literally.
Yeah.
And I know, but from what I got from this story, it was like they're just renaming the ocean around Antarctica.
Yeah.
So I mean that's
the Southern Ocean though, like that just seems so big.
It also the other thing I thought about this, and I'm going to go to a commercial break here in a moment to get us caught up. But the thing I thought about this too was that does that mean now like all the schools, all their maps are wrong? They have to go back and get new maps now?
Yeah.
That's the kind of things they don't worry about when they make these changes that affects actual people.
And we're talking about this more after the music break, but like when it was changed from Pluto was changed from a planet to a dwarf planet, you have to reteach that to everybody.
Yeah, well, we're going to take a real short song break, and then we'll come back and we'll get back into this and finish it up.
And we'll get into Shark Week.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we touch on that, which kind of ties in with this. So we will talk about a little bit more about this Shark Week. Also, I got some local news to get to, including some crazy stuff that happened down there where I live over the weekend, and some more news on the Cleveland Mayor race.
So hang around, we are going to play
Trying is the name of the song by Superstar K, and then we'll be right back. You're listening to Split View, and we will be right back.
Oh, did you see this story about Jess being escorted off of Cedar Point roller coaster at this train that stopped on the hill? I should have sent it to you. We could have included it in the show.
Every day it's a struggle, trying to make a better way.
I posted on the
jungle. I tumble, but I ain't falling off, never see. And I'ma make these bitches ball and I'ma play the deep. And
I like this. I like that. What everybody's doing. I just all of a sudden was like every single post, I'm a cartoon.
I I feel it piling up on me quick.
Hello, future people watching on YouTube. They're privy, if you watch the video, you're privy to our between commercial conversations, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think they are because the sound is attached to the mic. So I think they're getting the song. So they're seeing me talk to the camera right now, but they can't hear it.
It's like, I want to know what they're saying. Yeah, there's correct. AA, I'm pretty sure is like where you go if you have yeah, I didn't understand what you were saying. I was trying to make the connection of like their correction, like rehab program. Like correction officers, AA, stuff like that. Should have said it. It's okay though. We got to the point. Eventually.
Your little girl's birthday is in a couple months too, and if you miss it this time, she want nothing from you. Your baby mama always coming to you with drama, steady building up your problems. She don't realize how she stop your potential. She influential to the beat of your tune. You better put her in a place, don't let her alter your mood. Lead you to legion of doom. To these bumpy shapes, I'm rude, I'm shrewd. Ain't got no money while I'm talking to you. See money just like you purchase. This shit just wasn't worth it. Still
We got your adapter.
Wait, then how am I getting?
I have to be able to hear like at the level of now.
Wait, then
I know you won't be able to hear, but you don't need to hear. I just don't want to, because I know I have the mic really loud.
yeah, you did turn it down now. Oh my god. Oh, it did? Okay.
Basically, I just need to put my mic money.
Put my headphones over here. You'll just have to tell me when we come back from like commercials and stuff.
Okay, we'll come back right now. I didn't know that either.
Hopefully,
Welcome back to Split View with Kramer and Josh.
you know.
Hello and welcome back. Apparently my headphones are broken. That's probably why they're not working.
Well,
no, my headphones aren't broken.
Yeah,
Adapter.
Yeah, it's not your headphones.
I think they sell those here for like $5. It's just actually taking the $5 to the desk and buying a new one. But
yeah.
anyway, so I had to steal Josh and make Josh not able to hear. But I know I was screaming like on the last segment.
Yeah, but you turned your volume down eventually to where
And now I can hear.
I think we sound okay now.
yeah, and I'm still coming through. I think.
Yeah, we're both good. Okay, so we left off there, and welcome back to Split View, by the way. We're pretty very good transition, but
you're getting better, right?
we left off there with the story about the ocean, and Josh has really been wanting to talk about Shark Week.
Yeah,
There was a commercial, and this kind of started out with Josh sending me a commercial I hadn't seen, and still haven't seen, honestly, and we wanted to talk about the commercial, and it was an interesting commercial, but I didn't really know how to talk about it on a radio show.
Yeah,
But it was tied in with Shark Week, which said is this July?
July 11th, I believe.
So go ahead, man. Talk to me about Shark Week.
Well, have you ever watched any part of Shark Week?
I have watched a very limited amount of Shark Week, but I've watched some. It's a popular show for people to watch in prison.
Well, sharks have always been one of my favorite animals because, you know, just the power they have and like being portrayed as the top predator in the ocean. Like we know so little about them, so to see like these shows where like scientists are like getting in a cage and diving with them to try and like doing all these like experiments and stuff. I just think it's fascinating. And then you have like celebrities like Shaq was getting in the water with sharks. And I guess he was afraid of sharks or something.
Yeah, I actually kind of remember that for some reason.
And like you have Ronda Rousey and stuff. And I was seeing this commercial where it's two grandmas sitting on a bench, and one of them goes, "Have I ever told you my favorite part about summer And the other grandma goes, "What'd you say?" And then eventually, like, a shark jumps out of the water, and then the grandma who was saying, like, "What'd you say?" goes, "It's shark food, isn't it?" And then the other grandma goes, "You bet your
Your patootie.
yes, you bet your butt it is." Insert proper word.
Yeah.
No,
I think
we understand.
But
yeah,
that was the commercial.
I haven't seen it anywhere.
anywhere.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times on like.
Well, I think I've said before on the show, we don't have cable, but I use like Hulu and stuff sometimes. Maybe I haven't paid attention enough. Sharks are interesting animals, though. I do like sharks. It's just the whole idea of like a whole week of sharks. I feel like they get bored pretty easily.
Yeah, I can understand that, but for me, like, I've always heard that like we're supposed to be afraid of sharks, and
I'm afraid of sharks.
I'm not. I actually.
If I came across a shark, I would.
Well, not run. I guess I would swim away.
Yeah. But like I've started to hear like we should be more afraid of sharks, or sharks are more afraid of us than we are of them.
Well, I have heard that. But the problem is that they go to defend themselves thinking that we're a threat.
Or like they think we're a seal or like an injured animal, and they're like, oh, right.
I have heard in very rare cases of like sharks who were in an area where it's hard for them to get food, and they would eat humans. So
yeah, there are some sharks that are considered human eaters.
It's crazy to think that. I just made the choice one day, like, I'm eat human. Forget it.
So, if you, how much money would it take for you to get in a cage and be in the ocean with sharks?
So I'm in one of those like cages where I'm inside the cage and just dropping into the water.
Yes. Out in the middle of the ocean, not in like an aquarium exhibit.
It would have to be at least into the like six figures. You know, like 100,000 or more.
Really?
It'd have to be enough to financially change my life. With $100,000, you know, I could build my own radio studio, and I could do a lot of interesting stuff. So I would somehow get through it for that amount of money. But any less than that, and it's not worth the amount of fear I would feel.
So you actually have a fear of sharks?
I mean, it's not like a specific fear, like I'm afraid of them more than anything else. It's just in general, like I'm afraid of tigers, I'm afraid of sharks. If I come across any one of these animals, I'm running or swimming, whatever is most appropriate.
Okay, this is what you and I are very different, because I love sharks and I love tigers.
Well, I mean, I like them. I respect them as animals, right? If I'm at the zoo, I go over and look at them, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. If I came across one in the real world, I feel like it's human instinct to want to run away.
Well, now if you're Steve Irwin or...
I am not Steve Irwin.
Or, who is the other... Jeff Corwin.
Oh, yeah, I always get those confused.
Yeah. And then you have Jack Hanna.
I actually used to do a, like, character where I would chase my girlfriend around the house pretending to be Steve Irwin. I'm hunting up property. It's a long story, which is why it has to do with the name Krapopolis, but yeah.
I love the bit from Gabriel Iglesias where he's imitating Steve Irwin, and he goes, he's like, there's a great big frog, and if I screw up something, it could bite my arm off. I'm gonna poke it with it.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I might have like butchered the line and the whole segment
and everything.
But you get the idea.
So real quick, because we were having fun and time keeps getting away from me. This show goes by quick.
I know, it goes too by.
It was because we're having fun, which is a good thing. But I wanted to get into this. This is a sad story, but just put it out there. Because this happened like pretty close to me, maybe about 20 minutes away. There was an intoxicated man, some drunk dude, and there's a racetrack kind of near me called Dragway 42. And I've been out here a few times, West Salem, very close to where I live.
Never heard of that racetrack.
They have like some fairly professional races there too. It's been kind of like closed down the past year or so with Corona and everything.
Is it like drag racing?
A little bit of both, like drag, demolition is held there.
Oh, that's why I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
When I think of racing, I'll let you get back to your story in one second. But Quick side note. When I think of racetracks in Ohio, I automatically think of Mid-Ohio down in Lexington.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like that.
Or I think the city is called Lexington,
No, I
Ohio.
think
you're right. I've heard that.
There's also Watkins Glen.
Well,
anyway,
this
this particular
yeah.
one, the dude was doing burnouts, right? And he was drunk, he was doing burnouts, and he got in an argument.
That does not sound like a good combination.
No,
No,
it's
it's
never a good. And
and
what was an even worse combination was he had a gun.
No.
And then he gets out and starts shooting,
and
and there's another person on the scene
who had a concealed carry.
And so they were allowed to carry a gun. And they started defending themselves, but the problem was now you have two different people with guns shooting at each other.
So there
were multiple bystanders hit.
Man.
It
was just rough all around. And I think only one guy still sad, of course. Very sad for his family, but it's amazing there wasn't more because there were multiple injuries.
I'm shocked there weren't more casualties based off what you're telling me.
Yeah, it was a huge deal over the weekend. Like the captain of the Wayne County Sheriff, who is over like my city, I live in Worcester in this city. He kept doing like updates over the weekend about it. And when I first heard about it, I thought like 10 people or something. Because that's how many got shot. But
Really?
yeah, luckily, well, not luckily, so it's never,
Yeah.
okay when
somebody
somebody
passes,
passes.
but
No.
it's good that it wasn't worse.
Yeah, I do get what you're saying. I love going to like IndyCar races.
I've
never really gone.
They're fun.
So
I have a sister
who has
a
a
boyfriend who's real into this stuff, and he does like demolition derby and.
Yeah, I don't like that.
He took me to one of those. I wasn't a huge fan, and otherwise I just never really gave it a chance.
I enjoy like real racing. Like I don't like for me drag racing is just who's the faster car.
I feel like isn't that all racing?
No.
I guess I don't know that much about racing.
Yeah, that's why I see it. Sports show you decided to call vroom
Vroom car. All right, that's a good point to take a break. We're gonna take a break and play one more local artist for us. This is gonna be Mike Giovanni doing Bougie, because Josh is bougie. Bougie Josh. Do you know what that means?
I
don't really know what it means either. It's some kind of slang word. But you're bougie.
Okay, so are you.
I am too. Bougie.
Yeah.
If you know what that word means, drop it in the comments. But we're going to play that, and then we'll be back. And I have one more story to wrap up about the Cleveland Mayor race, and then we'll talk about our horoscopes and space stuff and get on out of here. Space camp. So hang on, we'll be right back. Did you ever know that space camp? No.
We will be right back.
Oh, that was just out there. Oops.
Yeah. I always forget when I turn those off.
I said Space Jam, not Space Cam. My God, I am showing my age on this show.
A little bit.
My young age. I don't think that's necessarily bad. No. It makes the show more fun because, like,
well, it actually works because, like, that's the whole point of the show is split view. And now it's just like instead of me and Poison, it's me and you, and like I'm a little bit older than you. I've done a lot of dumb stuff that you haven't done. So we have like very different places we're coming from. And it works. 1 year.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me buy this adapter. I'll buy a new one.
Huh?
But thanks for letting me use your adapter. I'll buy a new one tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's like the third one I've had.
Welcome back to Split View with Kramer and Josh.
And we are back. Like I no, Josh. Don't know what you did, but no.
There was music playing, and it's your fault.
I don't know why. I just like
How can it not be your fault?
How can it be my fault when you're the one who enjoys music? I'm sitting here.
Anyway, we are back.
And Josh
wanted to play his favorite metal
music. It's okay, Josh. So I didn't want to jump over this. I had one more local news story real quick. Dennis Kucinich, do you know who that is?
That name sounds familiar.
So he's like a kind of hippie almost politician. He openly admits he smokes weed. He says that he's been abducted by a UFO before. He was a congressman for a while, and the district he covered was part of Cleveland. So that's why you might know the name. And he ran before. Like, he ran for president, he's ran for mayor before. But with Frank Jackson, who's been the Cleveland mayor for so long now. Yeah, he finally said, I'm not going to seek re-election. So now it's wide up in the open. And the interesting thing to me is, this is one of the first ones, but I feel like this is going to be the presidential election was this last year around, where you're going to have like 15 different candidates.
Oh, cool.
Dennis Kucinich already announced, some other girl already announced, and there's like 7 or 8 other people I've been hearing about who might announce over the next couple of weeks. So
You think it'll be circus like the election?
I have a feeling. I think almost like any election is just going to be a circus anymore.
Yeah, I agree, but I would say the recent most recent presidential election was just an overall circus.
Yeah.
Like the past 4 years, I feel like America's political system was a total joke.
Man, let me tell you, it was weird because I was in prison for a lot of that, or like struggling with my heroin addiction stuff. So then when I started doing good again, and I like really came back and started paying attention to what was going on in the world, man, it was like you guys had took it while I was gone and just threw it away.
Right, because Donald Trump's president, where did that come from?
Okay, I wasn't going to go there, but you did.
I went there.
I will say that I'm not going to express whether I liked.
No, I'm not trying to get guilty in it. Right. It was crazy for you.
Right.
We can all admit that.
Right. I'm not going to express whether I liked Mr. Trump and his policies, or whether I didn't, and all that. I'm not going to get into that. All I will say is, I'm just glad that somebody new is in, so that we can actually get stuff done.
Yeah.
I mean, the other side of that is I don't totally agree with
everything Joe Biden's done so far.
You don't, but I've never agreed with everything any president.
Right. See, my favorite president that we had recently was Obama.
Yeah,
I was an Obama fan.
Not necessarily because, I didn't agree with all his policies, but Obama, like, you know, he was president, but like, he would hang out with people like, outside of the White House. He would,
It's funny you say that, because they say a lot of people vote like that. They vote with their heart, you know?
No, I wasn't old enough to vote in the presidential election.
No, but you would have voted for Obama.
Right. And more so because of his policies, like I agreed with a lot of his policies, not all, obviously. But I also like that part about him, that like, you know,
he had a very calm
yeah, and he made things fun and enjoyable, and like I felt like connected with the young.
Like
when he did his
press
press
conferences, or
conferences,
things would happen, and he'd have to come out and talk. He just like the difference between him and the next president was so obvious.
Yeah, and he was very articulate too.
Yeah,
and then when Donald Trump became president, I'll say it again, who isn't the most articulate?
No.
Again, I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
It was a very obvious difference.
And he used Twitter a lot.
Yeah, he did.
Not always in the smartest way.
But
No, and maybe, you know what he should have done instead?
He should have
Should have
checked his
checked his
horoscope.
horoscope.
There's
a beautiful transition.
You are good!
Oh man, I just
knocked the mic out, so that wasn't the best, but
Okay.
we're balancing it out.
so we are back, and I wanted to do this horoscope today. I don't know why I said we are back, but we are back. We've been back.
Yeah.
And I guess what I meant is we are back to the horoscope.
Okay.
And my horoscope this week, Kramer.
Privacy check. As cliche as it may be to need space without a healthy amount of solitude, you can grow seriously prickly. And
blow beside the person who crosses your path. But how far should you pull back?
For many born under your sign, social distancing is hardly a new concept. You're comfortable being alone so much that you might verge on isolation. On Monday, June 14th, second in a trio of Saturn and Uranus squares will force a hard look at your social style. With disruptive Uranus in your relationship style and boundary fanatic status lurking in your domestic zone, you may need to create new rules of engagement with the people closest to you. So yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I've been a little prickly the past couple days, I guess.
First of all, I don't call it. When it comes to the seventh planet from the solar system, I don't call it Uranus. I call it Uranus.
I know it's. I don't know. It makes me happy to say it like that. I'm really just a big child.
Aren't we all adults that we somewhat still a child?
I feel like
right. Sometimes I feel like I'm a 5-year-old trapped in a 24-year-old body.
Yeah, but a friend of mine who's a real good writer said something along the lines, and I'm not going to butcher this, but it was something along the lines of, you're not really an adult, you're just a 24-year-old kid holding a beer and having a conversation you don't understand. Which you wouldn't be holding a beer, but the rest of that, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is weird just to look around and realize, like, damn, I'm a 32-year-old adult.
Yeah. It's like, wow.
So
anyway, what's your horoscope like?
So mine says caution, mood swings ahead.
Yeah, I have mood swings.
I feel like everybody's been going through mood swings lately.
Your emotions may be all over the map this Monday, June 14th, as your cosmic co-rulers, Stern Saturn and Wild Child Uranus, duke it out overhead. Saturn's constraining influence has been strong this year because the tough teacher planet is parked in your sign, in your first house of self-expression. And while with destabilizing Uranus in your fourth house of roots and security, it's been hard to feel any solid ground to be
That's a whole bunch of hippie stuff.
beneath your feet. And maybe you'd even prefer to be on the move. But as the two planets lock into a challenging square, there's a second of 3 in 2021, you'll need to find some sort of anchor.
So
what's your anchor going to be?
I don't know.
Is it going to be?
I don't know. There's a lot of things it could be, I guess.
You'll have to think on that.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm looking at this bonus astronomy thing.
Yes, sir.
And
there's
a lot of
some
interesting stuff on here.
But
I want to go right to the thing at the bottom.
Well, go
ahead.
ahead.
Let me introduce this real quick. What he's talking about is I dug up 10 interesting facts about space that are supposed to be especially crazy. So you can pick whatever one you want to go over this week.
The
universe is probably going to explode at some point.
Oh, that's a crazy one.
Like
I do wonder a lot, like how. Because everything comes to an end eventually.
Right.
So how is everything around us going to end?
Right.
That is something I wonder about.
Yeah. And you know,
people
always have different ways of dealing. Like, how did the universe come into existence? Like some people believe God created the universe. Personally, I don't believe that. My view, my opinion of God, and I don't mean to create controversy. I'm just
You are one controversial guy.
sometimes I am. If I'm being honest. But my view of it is, I think people sometimes just use God as an excuse to like explain something they don't understand.
Oh, definitely. I mean, because that's been a cultural thing throughout like a lot of different history, different regions, and different histories where they come up with different gods, but it's all the same idea basically. Something that explains, like you said, things they don't understand.
Like we don't know why we weren't there when the Big Bang happened.
No, but and that's the thing. Really, science is just the same thing though, because they're just people trying to figure out, where we came from, and they just have a different approach.
Right. And the thing with science though is like, they come up. Science tends to come up with cold, hard facts. Usually.
The only issue is those facts seem to change sometimes.
Right.
And facts shouldn't change,
That's true.
So I think that's why some people turn to religion.
Yeah, and I totally get it. Personally, I consider myself religiously atheist, culturally Jewish.
Yeah.
I know that doesn't might not make sense fully, but
It's basically like
Seinfeld.
That's
what I think so.
Because he's non-religious Jewish, right?
Something like that. I liked that show when it was on, actually.
Yeah, it was a decent show.
Although I enjoyed it more.
So are you going to watch, real quick, we're about to have to wrap it up, are you going to watch Friends Reunion?
Yeah. I'm planning on it at some point.
I'm at least going to check it out. I did watch every single episode of Friends when they were out, so I'll have to check it out.
Joey was my favorite character. Some of the things he would do, I'm just like, what the heck are you doing?
I was a big Phoebe fan. I like Smelly
Cat.
Anyway,
I'm going to pick out one more and then we can end on that.
And this one was interesting. I've heard this before, but it just sounds so, I don't know, impressive almost. In space, no one can hear anything. So therefore, no one can hear you scream.
Yeah, Mythbusters actually tested that. It's because of the vacuum.
Makes sense.
Space is a giant vacuum where like air and molecules don't really flow.
Well, just in case anybody out there didn't have enough anxiety already, just know no one can hear you scream in space.
So if you're in trouble, try having a space suit.
Yeah. Well, that is it for this week. We will be back next Tuesday here on North Coast Underground. And every week I take the video from our show and put it up on our Facebook page. So if you'd like to see that, definitely check it out. You can look up our page using SplitView 216 in the search bar.
We are trying to change the name of the Facebook page.
Yeah, Facebook is problematic.
Yeah,
it's hard to deal with.
Because right now it's a SplitView with Poison and Kramer. And we are trying to change that.
We'll figure it out.
We'll get there.
But in the meantime, send us your emails, send us your thoughts. We will be back. Got anything else before we dip out?
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, we will jump into the sports.
If you turn into the sports show, it's like Canadian sports.
It's Canadian sports.
Okay.
So if you are into spooks, make sure to check out our show tomorrow on All Sports Cleveland. If not, join us back here again next week at 2 o'clock. And we are out here. And I'm going to go out on a song. It's called Covet by an artist named Salt Hill. And it's actually the metal song that was like playing as we came in. So let's go ahead and finish that off. And I will see y'all next week.
Oh, the song you were playing.
Yeah, your song. Here's Josh's song. Oh yeah, I forgot about Yazza.
I was reading.